Hi, Dawn. Patrick here with Drive Interactive Group. Just want to say thank you for reaching out on my Facebook post about free website audit. As you can see here, I've got your website on our screen here, so let's go ahead and dive in. First thing I want to start off with is some of the good things that I think you have going on with your website. First thing I noticed, obviously you guys are in the candle business, making candles. And having your logo, having a beautiful image here of a candle, I think that's fantastic. Having your information, your email address here is great as well for them to be able to contact you. You might want to add maybe your phone number as well, because if somebody gets on mobile or searches your website and finds it, ultimately you want them to reach out to you. I know that this is an e-commerce site and you do sell from here, but I assume you probably have you sell from other places. So anytime that you want to make sure that they can reach out to you if they have any questions or anything like that. As we scroll down, you have featured products here, which I think is great. I believe your website's built on GoDaddy, and it's an e-commerce site. I'm not 100% sure how what GoDaddy's e-commerce allows. It's not a platform that I use, but it looks pretty nice for sure. But then you come down here, photo gallery, you got pictures of all sorts of stuff, which is great. And then you have a disclaimer. Well, the thing here is you got a link to your Facebook page, which is good. But you have a disclaimer, and then price is subject to change. So quite honestly, you have a lot of good things. You got your about us, shop, ordering information, contact, and then wholesale. So lots of good things going on. First thing I would suggest is adding some content to your homepage. Google has for many years, or at least for the last several years, has said that the number one biggest ranking factor for any website is high quality content. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot on your page. So I ran a report here, and basically it says you have 321 words of content. So, and these are the words and how many times they're being used. Candles, 8 times. Candles 6, Woodforest 6, so on and so forth. So adding some more content, since your niche is a little different, I don't know if you need to have the amount of content that you would for a highly competitive niche. But if you could get that up to about 1,000 words, that would be fantastic. And so ways to do that would be to be able to, maybe talk about the process of making the candles, and designing them, and what makes them so much better than the other candle makers in your area. What makes you different? The benefits of buying your candles versus somebody else's. Those are just some things that you could do to help be able to add some content. So the other thing I did is on this, I ran a search to find out what your website essentially is telling the search engines that it's about. So what you see here is titles. So this is basically what you've inputted to tell the search engines that this particular website is about. So what you're saying is that your website's about Woodforest Candles home, right? And so I would change that. You want to keep Woodforest Candles in there for sure, but I know you're in Montgomery, Texas, so I don't know if it's something along the lines of handcrafted candle maker, Montgomery, Texas, and then have Woodforest Candles, something like that. But you want to try to have your most important keyword, plus your location, and then the name of your company in the title. So that is ultimately the goal. So, and then meta description here: Woodforest Candles, family-based, Montgomery, Texas, offers hand-poured, soy preference blended candles. You have up to 360 characters, so I'd add a little bit there, but ultimately, you do have some information. And so, if I did a search here, Woodforest Candles, and as you can see, the title tag here, Woodforest Candles Home, that's what it's reading here on Google. And then, as far as the meta description as well, here's what you have here. So you definitely want to add that. But I did a search, just candles, Montgomery, Texas, and to see what came up. And I noticed that you're not in the map pack. There's a couple of others, Candles and More, that are located there. And so, just something to think about when it comes to ranking, because, at the end of the day, custom candles, I don't know, let's see what you, let's see, what was the meta tag? You said Woodforest Candles, hand poured. Let's see, let's try handmade. Sorry, I can't type. Handmade candles, Montgomery, Texas, and see what comes up. Candles More, Legend Candle, Yankee Candle. They're located in the Woodlands. So just something to think about. I mean, I think by changing just some of that information, that's going to help you rank and get, maybe into some of these places where you currently aren't. So in any event, I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. So thanks again, and have a great day.